Greetings, fellow citizens of the mountain, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Going Medieval, Episode 16, Bedrooms. All of the walkway pathing for the bedrooms is getting done, and I might have this just be available for windows. I might not even have this as actual walking pathways. I've not yet decided that exactly. Balconies above the merchant stalls? Yeah, I could do that. The merchant stalls come with their own kind of balconies, though. Don't they? You don't like the influence system? It degrades too fast? It's a good critique. I could see it that way. There's like oh man, I'm constantly having to court these other factions. Yeah, I could see that. Hey, Newfie, thank you for the bits, and Merry Christmas to you too. All right, Hilda, grab some iron, and Scumdog, grab some. Oh, you already had a bucket full of limestone. Oops. They were probably already working on that. Oh, I didn't mean to lock this. Just default is fine. It's my misclick. Pretty dumb one, too. They're all having to go through the trap corridor, which is exactly not what I wanted them to do. Default doors will keep raiders out, and that's pretty much how I intend for it to be. So we're almost done clearing out the trap corridor, and yep, there it's cleared. So now we can start installing it. Readying for the raiders. I really hope that we don't step on them. That would be pretty dumb. So I had 5, and then I think I made components for 5 more. But I'll set up 6, because that's the full corridor. Well, 7 technically would be the full corridor. Oh, no, never mind, just 6. GMT. I am going to name you, but if you want to rename yourself, feel free. So this is GMT Smith. In fact, it's a name without vowels, unless you count the Y. So, it's a complex name. It's a family name. Next research. So, infirmary beds, decorations, beekeeping, ice making, silvering, research 3. And then I'll just say weapons in general as like a catch-all. And then we also have preserving food. Actually, it's going to be preserving food. I already know it. Because we want to go on the caravans. So chemistry and brewing. This is research for after I get preserving food. So in order to get preserving food, we need 20 textbooks. Do until we have 20. Zinlin, thank you for the bits, and Merry Christmas to you too. Cheers. Oops. Rager's shield went bye-bye. I only could make a crummy buckler, too. I don't have the good shield tech. You know, I could have get an armor tech, too, and included that in the list. I didn't. Silvering! What is silvering? So silvering is making silver mirrors, which is a fancy furniture in order to make rooms look nicer. I should have a good shield in storage somewhere. Yeah, Rager will probably put it on automatically. I don't think I need it. Yeah, he already has a sturdy shield equipped. As long as they're not forced to wear certain things, they figure it out pretty quickly. So, bedrooms. I'm going to pause the game a second so I can think. The bedrooms are at this Z level. Oh, I see. It's higher than the Great Hall, which is fine. So I think what I'll do is I will excavate rooms for it, and then dig downwards to connect a hallway once the room is done. So they're going to be small, because I don't have an abundance of space. And not everyone might get a room at the first iteration. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to have each room have like windows to the outside. Which I'll have to flatten out the mountain a little bit to do. I hope there's stability here. In fact, maybe this should be a pillar. Yeah. So in order to get access to these rooms, I will create a unifying hallway. So we'll do a hallway like this. And then here, we can dig downwards to eventually connect it up to a stairwell in this spot. Next to border edge, it's not that risky because, like, there's soil in the way, and soil isn't, like, terrain destructible or anything. Like, raiders aren't going to mess with that. And then each bedroom will get, like... Let's just do one window. I'm gonna be cheap. So one little window per room. But, like, yeah, they're windowed. And then, you know, we'll try to make them nice eventually. But, yeah, we'll get that excavation going. So we have 4 bedrooms, and I know there's more than 4 people. I get it. We can start to do the bedrooms on the other side. Same sort of design if we want. But that might be... This might be the first iteration of what I do. Having the... Maybe the 3 originals and, like... And Scumdog, who is, like, pretty early on, get their bedrooms. And then the others can share a quarter. For now, at least. Sounds like the trap corridor is... Yeah, it's getting set. I'm gonna move that tree out of the way. In fact, I'm gonna move... One of the advantages of having, like, stockpiles of just junk out here is it blocks trees from growing, which is kind of nice when we want clear line of sight on stuff. I'm gonna cut those trees. So, Rager, please, for the love of God, don't step on your own traps. A little bit more bits for Yoda. I'll even give him treats to match. Here, bud. Thank you. I think it looks pretty clean. I mean, the funeral pyres look a little weird. They're kind of like temporary where they are now. And we are out of traps. But Rager should be making more mechanical components as soon as I have iron, which, no, I have. So yeah, he should get to it. But 10 traps is pretty good. It's better than the 5 traps we had before. Plus, they have to go through every trap to get to us, which is going to suck for them and it'd be good for me. Door to the outside and window next to the door? I could do that too. Should each bedroom have external doors? You guys decide. I can do both. Either way is fine. The reason I was thinking of having internal doors is so that, I don't know, it's just, we can do both. I just don't, the one issue with doing both is I don't want the people to treat them as thoroughfares, where they walk through it to get from point A to point B, moving through someone's bedroom. Feels weird. One of the ways to avoid that would be a corridor like that, where there's a separate exit, you know, where it's not someone's bedroom. But that doesn't necessarily mean they take the path of least resistance, let's call it. They still might. They're not smart. To put it simply, they dumb. They do dumb things. So many iron nuggets. 5,000. 36,000. Oh, Lord. And I'm doing external windows here, and also because digging out a hole there allows me to actually do the excavation, which seems prudent. And then you guys voted for silvering, but I'm saving up for preserving food first. So we almost have the books for that. Lara's working on it. She is 11 away. Destroy the overhang above the bedrooms. I actually wanted it in a set like that. Because if we walk around... Ooh, that was a weird... If we walk around on that inside space, it doesn't rain on us, as you can see. Which keeps people a little bit more dry as they traverse around the garden. It doesn't really matter. But removing all of that would take effort, which we can expend at some point. Okay, here we go. We are going to be defiant against the King Edmund's demands. We really know how to make friends. So we got... Oh, look at you. Look at you. You are armored up. I'm glad you're going to be on the wrong side of our walls. Most of the bowmen don't look too well geared, so that's good. And you guys don't want external doors. Copy that. Everyone is currently sleeping. We'll keep it that way. Really curious if they take the path through the traps. I hope so. And when they get closer, I'll rally people. I just want them to sleep as much as they can. You see new armor for Rager? I don't. I think we're going to probably destroy it in the process of defense. That'd be my guess. GMT, you don't even have a bow. So you are going to wake up first. Get a short bow. Then everyone else. We're going to try to use the Kilgore. Thank you for the gifted subs. I think I'm at max time, or just about. Cheers. Rager can sleep in. He put the trap corridor together. It's one away from being done, but I'm going to remove it from the priority because it's essentially done. So build bedrooms and run a gift caravan. Or run gift caravans. I don't know how many. Alright, Bowman to the battlements. I think it's gonna work. So as soon as they enter the trap corridor, they get murdered. This dude thinks it can shortcut. So they do try to take the doors out. Might make it sense to replace those with tougher doors. But the ones that are going through the corridor are absolutely getting ripped up to hell. So everyone, fire on this archer. They pose the greatest threat at the moment. Dead. Alright, fire on these wounded. Actually, you know what? Don't. They're gonna get trapped. So fire on the one trying to take out the door. Oh, Hildreth. Fire on Hildreth. That's right! Dead. Alright, Laisha. Fire on Laisha. Dead. Nice. Fire on Clay Aiken here. Sorry, Clay. Voice of an angel. Now you're dead, too. Also dead. Fire on Donald. Bye-bye. How about Vigvolf? Vigolf. I don't even know your name. You. Alright, Beatrix, you're the most armored, so fire on Gerard. He's going to be easier to kill than Beatrix. Oh, he literally actually broke the armor off his body. Oh, Beatrix died. And Gerard died, and they finally got inside enough to break in, sorta. But now Mabota is getting shot from above. Alright, time to move down to the lower battlements. We need a better line of sight. And this is where I probably need a ramp or something, not like the ladder, which makes no sense in terms of attack speed. Alright, kill... I don't really care. I like the trap corridor. Man, it worked well. So we killed 10 of them. We lost a door. No one got hurt. And I'm going to keep firing because I'm bored and like to kill things. Get him! Get Henry! Alright, we'll let him go. You can go tell your king that we ain't no pushovers. Rager's gonna wake up and be like, dudes, you know how much more work this is gonna be for me and my little smithy? Yeah. It will, you're right. We're 11 books away from having caravan meals. But I think we have a lot of corpses to tend to. How many is that? 11 corpses? Oh god, don't step on it. Please, please, please. So, clearly these doors were targets of ire, so I will have reinforced doors, because screw those guys. And Rager's already repairing it. Nice. I think we lost the door at the bottom here, too. This one's, like, less important, but I'll make it reinforced just so that it doesn't get destroyed, so we don't have to replace it as often. Any good stuff from them? Again, probably not. If there's good stuff, it tends to get broken pretty badly if it's armor. This plate armor's not bad. I take that back. That plate armor's pretty legit. didn't get shredded like the other stuff. I don't know if there's room for it. We'll put it away. Make the bottom door wicker? Oh, I could do that. It's going to be left open, though. So, like, I kind of don't mind if it's left open and, you know, whatever. I have the metal. It's not like iron is a rare resource for us. Which is why I'm just not all that concerned. Alright, traps are already reset. We're still missing one. We'll get around to that with Rager once he's freed up. Can make that door a gate? I could. Or like even a barn door. That'd be pretty silly. The thing is, it's a room. It's a room without a roof. There. It's wide open. The helmet by the door is okay too, yeah. Not amazing, but it's not like a plate helmet, but it's pretty good. Music's getting weird again. Food looks really good. We're in a much better situation than we were before. Bedroom excavation, I would say, is about almost half done. Maybe like 40% done. And we are 6 books away. 6 textbooks away from getting the caravans ready. The workshop still should be a workshop, yeah. It's still a workshop, even with the research table. It's just the research table doesn't benefit from it. The thing that workshops can't have, like, workshops don't care as much. So, to clarify, workshops can't have entertainment or shrines, but anything else is fair game. So I could put like research in there, it's no problem. Which is what I just did. As long as it doesn't have church shrines or backgammon tables, it's still a workshop. Exhausted, huh? It's 8 p.m. Alright, fine. Change the work schedule a little bit. It's probably that I had to wake them up for the battle, so they're just exhausted as a result of battle fatigue. And it's not like this isn't like normal. Well, I would have my hunters go hunt, but we are still sitting on quite a lot of raw meat, so don't feel all that pressure to do that. And we'll start off with single windows, and then if at any point we want like more than that, we could... Oh, and that's not exactly how windows go. Yes! What grand architecture. Sideways windows. Who would have thought of that? Is that? Yeah, that's right. But yeah, we could accommodate triple windows. It's just, it runs insulation problems. which we can always solve from extra heating if we need to. And then we have a door here, which will go into the corridor. So soon we will have some bedrooms. And yeah, technically, Scumdog won't be able to move, because... So let's... No, I think it's fine. It will be a day of digging for him. He has no choice. He has to dig his way out. I'll have him dig the clearest path out. So I'll remove some of the other dig cues so he doesn't dally. Jung, you could help by digging the other end. Worst case scenario, I can just destroy a block window and, you know. You'd think they could climb out of a window, but apparently they can't fit. So then down here, once this is mined out, I'll mine the bottom part so that I don't remove the floor that they're mining from. And then we can put a stairwell there, connecting the bedrooms, which is a 4th story. So we're using 4 stories of this mountain already, which I think is pretty cool. This mountain is going to good use. Bottom story is the infirmary, kitchen. Or actually, we even have a cellar. So there's the cellar with food storage and fermenting, which is floor 0, let's call it. And then we have the bottom story, which is kitchen and infirmary. Then we have the workshops, and above that, the bedrooms. All right. Scumdog got himself out. Good. I wasn't worried. I saw the amount of time left in the day and I thought it would be fine. One book away. And then we could do an apology tour. Hey, Merchant Caravan. Oh, maybe they come to us. Ideally, I think coins are the lightest thing that can travel that is worth money. So I will try to sell as much as I can to these merchants for coin. So then I can take those coins as like an apology gift for all the factions that we have obviously pissed off as a result of essentially stealing their members. A little whoopsie. I mean, we knew what we were doing. We're asking for forgiveness, not permission. So these bedrooms are going to have pretty rough walls, as far as I'm concerned. But we can always replace those, you know, if we want to spruce things up. But at least they'll have their own chambers, and I think they'll be modest chambers. And worst case scenario, we can do some silvering and put silver mirrors in there or something like that. Liara. Where is their trader? There he is. All right, what do you have? A fine cap, don't care. Chronicles, I could use, but I don't really need. The flimsy stuff that I've got, I could definitely get rid of. It saves our woodworkers the effort to break it down. Knightly sword, that's good. Probably should give that to Rager. Flimsy longbow. long sword, because we have the knightly sword I might as well part with. I'll keep the one of the sturdies. I'll keep the extra bows, so I don't have to make them. These war bows have lower DPS than my longbows, so I'll just sell them. All right. The other thing I want to get rid of is tree saplings. I don't really need them. I think I got rid of all the ones they want. So, give me your gold coins. All of your gold coins, apparently. Anything else I want to buy from you? 2 herbs. I got rid of a lot of junk, and I got a lot of gold coins. Gold coins to run as gifts. It's not a bad trade. I think what I'll do is raise gold ingots up to, like, top priority. So it's the first in the smithing queue. Apple saplings we have, they don't. I have 3 apple saplings, I just haven't planted them. Preserving food. What did you guys vote for? Silvering? Next? Yeah. Unexpected, but I'll do it. Maybe plant some orchards? If it was a priority, which it is currently not. I want to be preserving the foods. So, speaking about that, let's get down to our kitchen. Packaged meals will do until we have 30, let's say. Don't use red currants because we're still planting red currants. But I think all other... Well, don't use human leather to wrap it up because we'll show up to town with gifts and they'll be like, cannibal! And yeah, I don't really want to have to face that. But everything else is fine. I hope we make it out of... Actually, you know what? I'm going to try to make it out of cabbage, raw meat, and whatever the heck leather we want. And let's see if we can manage that. Because we have an excess amount of cabbage and red meat, so we might as well pack that up into the meals. Why does this food have a face in it? Exactly. Or why does your little knapsack full of food have, you know, human-like body hair? It'd be a very, very tricky question to answer. For some reason or another, like, my people just are not hunting. I set hunting up as the highest priority for GMT and JD, and they just don't do it. I don't really understand. Also taking a look at them. Oh, 5, 7. Okay, never mind. I thought they went up a marksman skill. Scumdog, I also want you to hunt too. So I might have to just force them to hunt, like go and shoot a bunch of the wolves or something. Because if they hit marksman 10, they get longbows, which are just so much better than short bows. Old Geezer, thank you for the resub. Cheers, dude. Change animal husbandry to a higher level. So this is for taming, training, slaughtering, roping, releasing, harvesting, but not hunting. But like, maybe it's bug. Maybe you're right. Nope, not you. Let's come down. Because hunting marked animals is hunting. It's actually the only thing that hunters do. I just don't get why they're not doing it. Can you tame doggos? You can. I haven't, but you can. You can also buy them. Actually, mostly dogs don't show up. You have to... They might wander into the map tile, but there's not like wild dogs. You could tame wolves, but they're not the same. Oh, I hear hunting. Who was hunting? Hauling. No, not you. JD. Not you. Scumdog? Scumdog is hunting. Well, okay. More accurately, he is firing arrows at an animal. I wouldn't call it hunting until he actually hits something. Ah, he hit it in the arm once. I'm gonna take that back. He's hunting. The most unethical way of hunting, which is to wound an animal and then walk away with it wounded, which is exactly what he did. Can't be helped. That's just what he's like. Ooh, first bedroom is ready. It's not a glorious bedroom, but it's a bedroom. So, Mr. Rager, this will be yours. So let's say bed like that. Wow, he's not even building his bedroom. He's building the pathing up to it. Okay. Why are you saying you have ugly apparel? Your clothing is great. What is your traits? Gourmet and contemplative? See, I don't even know what's going on with you. I don't even think you know what's going on with you. You just complain about things and you don't understand why you're complaining. Seems to be true. Alright, Rager has his own bedchamber. Nice. It's currently pretty tempered in there. It's not so bad. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to have braziers in the bedrooms for when it gets less temperate. The bow is forced. The bow is forced, but the bow is not bad. The bow that they have on is 142 out of 150, and it's sturdy. It's not like a problem. It's not why they're like upset. In other words. They're complaining about nothing is what I'm saying. Typical pawns. Thank you for tuning in to Going Medieval, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 23rd and December 24th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that this episode was cut from a live stream marathon, and all the content has already been recorded, so changes cannot be made. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams, and a link to that can be found in the description of this video, and also a link to Discord if you would like to join my online gaming community. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and everyone that turned out to the live stream, and also viewers like you that made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow restitutionists and oak brethren.